And that brings me to my last point. Speaking of doing things about things, Twitch news.
Oh, here we go. There, that was a beautiful
Yeah.
transition.
Right,
Beautiful.
I'm working on it. Look, I'm trying to keep
Twitch
the.
news.
Ooh, can we get that recorded? Can we get that? I want to play that as a little sting before we do Twitch news. Anyway, as you may have seen earlier today, the platform founded a safety advisory council to help Twitch fix its policies. So yeah, the point is to like help them fix their policies, rewrite some old ones, protect marginalized people on the site. That was like the specific words they used, and do some other quality of life stuff, like identify things that are like sucking on Twitch. I think it's fascinating. They brought in a bunch of streamers. They brought in a bunch of academics and nonprofit people. The streamers, which is creators, our friends, focus of the show. They're Co-Carnage, Cup of Noodle, Ferociously Stuff, and Zizarin. And it's interesting because those are all people who have been on the site for a long time. Like they're great streamers and they know Twitch very intimately. Zizarin in particular was like, he said he wanted to focus on inconsistently applied bans and suspensions. So hopefully we'll see some like some good stuff coming out of that, because I don't know. I mean, maybe it's Twitch covering their ass. Who's to say?
Yeah.
But I think if they actually let this team like give them suggestions and then take them, like, I don't know, maybe we'll see like a nicer Twitch.
We had a conversation earlier. Oh, God, I'm burping. The Chipotle is coming up. Please,
Chipotle coming back up.
By the way, before we
Come
get
on,
into
bro.
that, real quick, I just
We're live.
We had Tai Long 234 who said Valorant is still in beta and has beta security features just like YouTube betas.
Hey, thanks, bro. Thanks for the view. Thank you for contributing to our
I love that.
our empire.
So we had a conversation earlier with like them implementing these, new security features or whatever have you, like changes to the platform, etc. And you had and I think the position I took earlier was like, okay, there's a potential slippery slope player, which there's not, but I'm going to bring it up anyway, which is like when you start regulating people, like what they say, it's like, okay, what do you take away? And the example I use is like you had the Simp issue about a week or two ago where like
right.
Twitch started banning emotes that had anything to do with the word simp or whatever. And, there's a lot of creators who had those emotes not to be like disrespectful to people. It's just
community built.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you're simping right now for this or that or this character or whatever. And they lost those emotes because Twitch put that ban. And my argument was, okay, well, they started with the emotes. What's next? Are they going to ban simp the word? And then you said, and you had a really great article you wrote about. I'm not going to say it for you. Go ahead. It was about
no. I mean, what?
It's about
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, I did bring up. We're rehashing an old argument, but I think it's interesting because like last year I went to TwitchCon and I talked to Emmett Shear, who is the current CEO of Twitch. He's a very nice guy, but he told me in our interview that he does not think Twitch is a platform for free speech, and I think that's really fascinating because I think like you don't hear that kind of talk from like tech company CEOs because it's just like you want everybody to be on your platform. But I think Emmett, and by extension Twitch, has a very specific idea of who they want on the platform. They want to create an environment that has like people, like that is welcoming to people and is not like insular and weird. And part of this is like, obviously they want to position themselves for mainstream branding and recognition. And like, this is now the moment where those two things are colliding, right? Like they have a bunch of non-gaming streams now. They're promoting the shit out of them. And they want to like invite people from the mainstream in, but they don't want them to encounter the worst parts of Twitch culture as it happens. And I think this is another step in the same direction, the Safety Advisory Council. I don't know. So I think it's interesting. I mean, I think Twitch, like it's run by people. Like they know, like they're not going to ban the word simp. Like it's not going to happen. Also, like the thing that they care about is like giving people moderation tools. Cause like every streamer decides what their chat and community is like. Like the way you stream is the people that you attract, which is the people who watch you, etc. And it's like very easy to tell like what kind of streamer a person is by looking at who's chatting and what they're talking about. But like they give creators and moderators all those tools to like regulate that. Like the auto mod feature on Twitch, actually pretty good. Like it can get a little heavy sometimes, but it's pretty good. I don't know. I think it's fascinating. I don't think it's a slippery slope. I think no one is that stupid. Like, why would what I mean? It's like they're not gonna like. They're not gonna shit in their own hands and chuck it at us,
Hold on. The reason why I'm gonna say this is why I'm gonna fight you right now, right?
Oh,
praise be to Twitch. We are partner on Twitch. Twitch, please don't kill us.
Yo, yeah, we're Twitch partners. Let's go.
We know you got shooters online. You're talking about the same company that will ban somebody, right?
Yes, I know. I am aware.
For like maybe like being shirtless for 2 seconds and like some man chest is out there, right? They get like an indefinite ban, whatever. But Alinity can literally show the pepperoni pizza on camera The pepperoni slice on
The
camera.
pepperoni
Act like
slice.
it was an accident. It was a wardrobe malfunction. And she only gets like a 24 or 3-day suspension.
Yeah. See,
Like
this is
what?
the thing. Like
What?
Alinity is a
What?
flashpoint because she's always very close to breaking the rules and like sometimes steps over the line. But it's like it's one of those
Close?
look, man, I'm just telling you, like I've tried to talk to Twitch about this because I wrote a piece about the whole cat thing when it came like it happened last year and the disrespect, the Dr. Disrespect thing when he was streaming from a bathroom at
Ooh,
E3. Like
ooh.
that should have been like according to their TOS indefinite suspension, but they didn't do that and they didn't do it for a living. And it's like obviously the company has to balance its business incentives. They're not going to ban somebody like that, but like I don't know, like maybe I hope that they start applying their like suspensions and actions consistently. Like that's something that I want for them. And I think this council is like another step towards being like, okay, big streamers, like we know you're gonna like stir up controversy. That's part of your brand and how you get viewers. But like this is the line. Like these are the people who are deciding what the line is, and these are people in your communities. Like these are streamers who are big, who know like what it's like to be a streamer. And so I think it's like them like setting up some plausible deniability for like their enforcement actions. Like
Uh,
this is like, you know, like our team said, like this is not cool, and like I think it makes it like more publicly accessible. It's like, oh, the Security Council, the Safety Advisory Council suggested this, and I don't know. I think it's going to be. I think we're going to see more like Twitch has promised more transparency around enforcement actions, and I think we're going to see more of that. And this is just another step in that direction. But I don't know. It's interesting. Like I feel like I find the problem of moderating websites like hugely interesting and important. Did I tell you I talked to the founder of Something Awful about YouTube's moderation
no,
problems
not
because
yet.
like Something Awful had better moderation than YouTube because like Something Awful knew what like who its users were. It knew who it was for. YouTube just wants everybody on the platform, which means you're gonna get the worst people doing the worst stuff, and then you have to like moderate that. You have to like go backwards instead of be proactive about who you want on your platform. Anyway, I think it's interesting. I could go on with this forever, but I feel like I'm tired of talking. Can we bring up some trailer time? Is it time for trailer time, Gabe?
It is time
Or do you have more
for.
to say?
I mean, look, I'm with my man Tai Long. Tai Long 234 over here. He's talking about Linity has had so many chances, 80% of their profit. What would happen if they get rid of those type of people? Zoom was like Mixer would have been all over it. I think I agree with you. We're gonna move
I
on to
want
step
wait. Holly says I want justice for the simp community. I just want to shout that out
simp
specifically.
simpership.
Oh, sorry,
Listen,
simp censorship. Never mind. Less good.
look, I just think there is a very, very, very apparent two-tier system of who Twitch cares
Mhm.
about and what they will let slide depending on who they are. Yes, Dr. Disrespect
Yep.
had that. Why would you go in the bathroom and live stream moment? But I think
I asked him about that.
Alinity has had like
Yeah.
years of just pure like you should not even be allowed to live stream anymore. You got your stream
I
card
think
pulled.
I think this is like she's gonna be the person to watch, frankly. When like once now that this stuff
When
is
it
being rolled
happens,
out.
okay.
Yeah.
We'll see in the future,
So
but
I yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. This is an ongoing problem. It's hard to mod a website. I had it. What was I gonna say? Let me tell you a little story about TwitchCon, Gabe. You
oh,
wanna
here
hear
we go.
something cool?
Yeah.
It's actually not that cool. But
I kind of
so
felt
I
it
was
was gonna
walking
be.
around. Yeah, no, I was walking around the convention center, and it was very apparent to me that there is like a very tiered system. So like 90% of the people there are affiliates, right? There's a
Yep.
partner lounge, and the partner lounge is one thing. There was a secret super partner lounge for people
Ooh,
like
I love
Tim the Tap Man. It had like massages, like with people, like
it.
fucking like
Ooh.
green juice bar, like
Ooh.
latte, but like baristas everywhere and like booze. It was amazing. I was hanging out there. I was like, I see